lot of people love the opportunity to tell their background, where they started, why they move into care, why they love it so much. And like putting those stories out there and taking control of that narrative, I do think will allow you to attract more of the types of people you want to attract.
So, care launch, vlog 1. Brendan's the taxi driver this morning to RMD Homes. Got Kevin in the back. Currently, first stop is en route to get the Mackies to start the day, because how else can you start a day?
Should say Leon.
Yeah, definitely Leon. We still have about an hour to go. How are you feeling, Brendan?
Tired, early start this morning, but yeah, looking forward to breakfast and cracking on.
Excellent.
Done this before.
Kevin's a seasoned veteran. Knows exactly what's going on here.
Please make note of those rogue Yeezys.
Yeah, I always wear these to shoot those.
Right, Harry.
I like so much smaller in comparison to you.
En route to London. What are we doing in London today?
So something a bit different today. We're off to film a roundtable episode of Behind the Briefcase. I met Paul maybe 3-4 months ago. He was advertising his new podcast on LinkedIn, said that he's looking for potential guests, put my name forward, and we had a really good conversation. He's got all of the guests from those first couple of months together in a room. We're going to do some social content. We're going to do this roundtable, which apparently is about 2 hours of recording. So that's definitely the longest thing I've ever done in front of camera.
It's a long chat.
We'll see how we go. On the call yesterday, they were debating, like, are we going to have a toilet break in that time? And I was like, yes, we definitely are. Take everyone along to London, and then we can do, as you said, a post-match interview on the way home.
Yeah, we'll do a post-match analysis of how that goes, if it's a good chat.
Yeah.
Cool. So what's happened here, Harry?
Well, Harry is trying to tell me that I got us lost, but I didn't. I just
Oh, really?
took us on a flight tour. He was telling me before that he didn't know too many good spots in London.
Absolutely,
So
yeah.
I said, well, why didn't you come and look at this beautiful architecture and brickwork of Aldgate Station?
Gorgeous.
And then, to be fair, it didn't stop there, because what I then did is make you walk up with your tripod that flight of stairs.
Just to come back down on the other side of the platform.
Around there.
Hi, I'm Paul Blaine and welcome to a very special edition of Behind the Briefcase. The guests we have around the table today include people from the world of marketing, providers of health and social care services, and educational facilitators.
I'm Harry, I'm the co-founder of Care Launch, and we help care providers generate more private pay inquiries through marketing services. My company, we are very much lay people. So the care side of our business is only a year old. So we're going through an incredibly steep learning curve about the care sector. Marketing at the moment, for a lot of providers that we speak to, is very much seen as a cost center, not something that is an investment to deliver an upside return. And I think that is something that we work quite hard with the providers we work with to show, which is we get the budgets are extremely tight. But if we can turn X amount into X amount of inquiries, therefore there is a return on that investment and you start to see the growth. But the other thing, coming back to your point about community engagement, which I think is really important, is we see our job to amplify rather than change anything.
That marketing, again, it's investing, because when people are in that critical position, that's what they're going to look at. They're going to sit in the hospital, they're going to put the name of your care home or your dom care agency into Google, into Facebook, and if it's a complete blank, it's going to be a warning sign. Whereas if there's 200 positive reviews, and you're going to automatically get more of that business.
When you're listening to this talk around the table, you can tell there is a lot of, not necessarily uncertainty, but there's no clear path to follow. And when you're looking at it from your business perspective, what is your advice to people when you're putting messages out to the public? Because predominantly that's what you're trying to do.
By being human, you're probably going to be doing a much better job than many others. If you can just be the person on the end of the phone that can hold the hand through the process, it doesn't really matter how you communicate it. If you can just tell them the clear path that they need, that is great. How that helps you guys, I don't really know is the answer. Like it's a messy world that we're all just trying to survive in. But I think obviously it's that thing of like, if you can look after, from a marketing perspective, like that bottom of funnel, like if you can keep people coming through the doors, at least that's enough for you guys to keep the lights on and then figure out where you go from there. But yeah, my message is about being human, I think.
To everybody here, I want to say thank you very much.
For now, we've managed to get ourselves into a taxi because Moorgate Station tube was not happening. There was no way we were getting on that tube. So we've helped ourselves into a good old black cab, London taxi, driving through the streets, getting to Euston Station. Most effective way to get there. Harry, we forgot to do the post-match interview. Got a microphone for you here.
Oh, okay. Proper microphone.
Yeah, can we have a post-match analysis of how did we find the podcast?
The event itself was really good. I think I put a post out on LinkedIn today actually saying that for someone like me, massively pushed me out my comfort zone. Like I'm a bit shy when it comes to meeting new people. So pushing through that and then getting to sit around the table with 10 industry experts, 6 providers themselves, and learn about the challenges that they've had was really insightful. Big thing for me though, and Harry, we spoke about this, is I think it's definitely easy to surround yourself with the negative and not look at all the positives that have happened within the industry. Try and put a positive spin on things, show the great stories that are happening, which is obviously what we're trying to do every day here.
This year is Care Launch.
Are you going to say action?
Action.
So we're standing outside in the rain and we've just been announced as the best new business in Northamptonshire. Yeah, surprising.
Who would you like to thank?
Not Harry, not George. The team back at base who do all the hard work. Not you two who
What does it
might
mean
me up on an awards night after I've had a beer. And,
What does it mean to you personally?
What does it mean to be called Goldilocks in the office?
That's terrible. Because Goldilocks indicates hair and I haven't got any on my head.
Who's your favourite member of the office?
My favourite member of the office is New Harry or Square because he's better than the other Harry in the office.
Oh, what are your plans for the rest of the evening?
Probably to have a couple more drinks, have a dessert and celebrate the win.
Up the Care Launch.
Up the Care Launch.
Love it.